In today's video, we went 11 wins with only a single loss. This deck has a total of an 81% win rate for me. Needless to say, there's a new Soldiers deck in town, and it's busted. That's right, guys. Today's deck is absolutely insane. We were popping off with this thing. We got an 11-1 record in today's video, and I think in total we're sitting at like 22-5 with this thing. It's nuts, man. I cannot believe how powerful it actually ended up being. But it is Soldiers of all things. It's a Soldier tribal deck, and it's not in the colors you might think. It's in Boros, and it runs off of tokens and 1/1 counters. We go extremely wide today with tokens, with things like Bard, Resolute Reinforcements, Anim, and Mural. All of these things spit out tokens in their own ways. They all have their own certain triggers that they need. Like Mural needs, you know, a lot of soldiers to spit out even more soldiers. But the thing is here, everything that's spitting out tokens is going to be doubled through the Roaming Throne. This card, it seems like every time hits the field, we win the game. It's pretty much that simple. We double up on the Anim triggers. We double up on 1/1 counters from the Siege Veteran, which is going to pump the Anim even further to trigger, you know, twice as big of hits with the Roaming Throne. And then when we get these 1/1 counter or 1/1 tokens coming onto the battlefield with all of our token triggers, we've got things like Sarah Redeemer, which is going to be putting 1/1 counters on them, making them even bigger. We've got the War Leader's Call, of course, because how can you not? And then Sanctuary Warden on the top to draw cards, but also trigger even more 1/1 counters for us. The synergies, like I said, spit out a lot of tokens, go extremely wide, make those tokens hurt in their own way with the War Leader's Call and putting 1/1 counters on them, and smash the opponent's face. It's a very easy, straightforward deck, but again, I even made a ton of mistakes towards the end of this video, and we were still winning games like crazy, man. And yeah, there's a lot of synergies here. I'm sure you guys want to jump into it. Let's just do that right now, and let's have some fun. Peace out, guys. Enjoy. Guys, we're on a big roll right now. I'm super excited. Today's deck is nuts, man. We're playing Soldiers, but not an Azorius, which is kind of crazy. And we're on a bit of a roll right now. We lost a bunch of games trying to play this Delny deck I was doing. But as of late, I switched over to the Soldiers deck, and now next thing you know, we're like 7-1, I think, with this thing. And it's been smooth sailing, to be honest. We just played a couple of really good decks too. I thought we were gonna lose. We played Azorius Control, Boros Convoke. We beat both of them pretty handily, so really interesting. This opponent takes a double mulligan, it looks like, though, and they're running Caves, so another potential control deck here. They do have access to sweepers. These sweepers are typically burn type land or burn spells that are based on the number of caves they have, so which right now it's 2. So I mean, if I get the Anim down, I am taking a bit of a gamble, but I do have a backup Anim, so I'm gonna try it, because if they hit us with the turn 4 sweeper here, if they find a red source, I could be in a bit of trouble. Okay, sure. Sure. Liliana. Okay, Liliana's minus, I'm sure. Yeah. There's the minus.
One of your friends has to leave.
I think I'm gonna go with the Anim again. I think I'm gonna try it again. Should I, or should I? Yeah, I'm gonna try the Anim. And we'll send the 1 gnome at Liliana here. Nice little cleanup.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying.
I've got a great hand, by the way. I mean, I could do a whole lot with this. There's a sweeper, though. That's a bummer. But we got a good little reload here. We're going to go with the War Leader's Call into the Baird. All right, and we're right back on the board and putting some pressure on the opponent here. We've got the Lightning Helix for their face if we need to kind of close out. We'll see. Man, it's a lot of removal, though. Okay. Ooh, that's a good find. I'm going to play that. It's got the ward, which is helpful. Not really, but I mean, they got 5 mana to work with here, so I'm sure if they find a singular kill spell, it'll work. But, yeah, I like our chances here. Siege Veteran. double up on the counters on the roaming throne because they're probably going to bring that land down as a blocker here. I'm going to make sure I smash right through it. Easy W, man. Easy W. If the opponent does have another sweeper off the top, they get lucky enough to find one. We still have another roaming throne, which is nice, into a lightning helix as well. So, I mean, there's still some value here. No luck for them, unfortunately. That'll do it. That'll do it. GG's. GG's. All right. I mean, like I said, we've been kind of cruising with this deck. I think we're like 7 or 8 wins with only 1 loss. This thing is kind of nuts, man. Okay, our opening hand here looks pretty good. I'm actually going to keep this. We got Lightning Helix on 2 here. If we go up against something a little more aggressive, this will be a really good curve out. And it looks like, oh, Selesnya Enchants. Perfect. Perfect. Make sure we drop the right land here. I've been known to drop a Secluded Courtyard in that spot and not have the Lightning Helix ready to go. Let's not do that again. Ooh, I actually think I'm going to kill that instead of the Visitor. I think I'm going to do that. I think the Visitor's fine as long as it doesn't end up getting that Audacity play, you know? That would be a little bit of a bummer. All right, we choose Soldier here. Veteran comes down. Got another Veteran Roaming Throne combo. Pretty cool. I would like other options, to be honest. Siege Veteran with the Roaming Throne is cool, but there are some really sweet things we want to get double triggers on. And, you know, things that can do a little bit more crazy things, you know? Another Naturalist, and they still swing. All right, Soldiers. See if you can keep up with this. Good chance that the Roaming Throne becomes the target here, though, of like an ossification type of a spell. But right now they don't have the mana to pay the ward, so we should be okay. I mean, I guess the ossification will only be 1 mana, so now that they hit their 3rd land drop, they're good to go. Let's see if they've got it. I really hope not. Perfect. I can live with that. I can live with that. All right, give me something big off the top here, man. Something good. Let's take a look at our situation here. Baird would actually be really good. The Redeemer would be sick, but not until later. I'd love a Muriel right now. A Nim, beautiful. A lot of good things we can draw here, so I like my chances. They go with the Machiko. That's pretty brutal. They probably pump up the Visitor so it can get the attack through. Yeah. Not bad. Ooh, that works too. That works too. Yeah, I think it's better than the War Leader's Call right now, right? I mean, probably, right? We need to be able to get bigger than a 7/7, so we need to put 2 of these here, and then we'll make this one a little bit bigger too to get this one into the blocking game as well. As of right now, no attacks. I got to play a little bit more defensively. That Machiko has definitely changed things for us here, put us on our back foot a bit, so we're going to play some more defense, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. I definitely don't think they have the ossification because they would have used it last turn, so the fact they just played another land tells me that was their top deck. Some good information to know. That's a good card. It's a really good card. All right, we're in a bit of a pickle here. That's a great card. It's another great card, man. Let's do it. Let's friggin' do it. Oh my god, this is actually gonna be disgusting. I just realized the Nim is going to go up to like, oh my god, this is where we break the game here. Oh my god, let's go. That's gotta be game, right? That's gotta be game. Oh my god, dude, it happens in an instant. It happens in a literal instant. Good game. Roaming Throne has got to be the most broken thing ever. Have fun with that. Holy smokes. That was a scary game too. It looked a little rocky there in the middle, but we cleaned it up. Oh my god, that was insane. Okay, opening hand here. I go first. This is a pretty good hand. I mean, it's a lot of pain to take though for my own lands. Hopefully that doesn't end up backfiring in our face. But got a good hand here because if we go Bard and it doesn't get interacted with, we've got some really good follow-up to trigger the tokens. Let's see what happens here. Green is good. I think we like green. Don't see a visitor this time though. I do need another land here. I run 25, I believe, so possible to hit a land here for sure, but I have a feeling we're gonna get capped on 2 lands for a while. It just feels like that's gonna be the case. We've been on a bit of a run, so it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, never mind. Don't complain until you know, right? Give them the benefit of the doubt. Arena's not always out to get you like you think they might be. It just definitely feels like that sometimes, but we're okay. If we get another one and a throne down next turn, they're gonna have a hard time keeping pace with this. Oh man, give me the land. Give me the land. Oh, that would be Christmas time if we got the land. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was too good. Okay. Extra counter on this with the veteran or the war leader's call gives me more. Yeah, I'm gonna go war leader's call here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was the right call. Do I have lethal? Oh. I already have lethal. I didn't even know that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, ooh, this hand does not look good enough, unfortunately, for us. We're gonna have to send that away. This is better. We go first, so I guess, yeah, this isn't terrible. This is not terrible. Would like a Bard off the top here if possible. Ooh, it actually, never mind. It would probably die to a play with fire. Now that we know we're up against mono red. Found it anyways. I gotta try, I guess, right? If we got it, we gotta try. Man, that really sucks not feeling good. Ugh. Being sick is the worst. Alright, Phoenix Chick is cool. Play with fire would not be cool. So please, if anything, just don't have that. I don't even care if you have Monstrous Rage. Alright, perfect. Even better. Even better. Can we out aggro the aggro player? Let's find out, man. Let's find out. I'm gonna go here first. Get this going. Pump out another 1/1. Then we go roaming throne and things get very interesting. Lightning strike on the Nim would be probably the worst case scenario. I don't really care if they want to progress their game through, you know, again, Monstrous Rage type stuff, but just leave my board alone. They run right into this, which is kind of cool. They're not gonna like this. They're not gonna like this. All right, who's gonna pull it off here at the end? I got 2 blockers now, which is great. Thanks to the Bard. Huge, huge, huge. I mean, look at the board state on 4 here, guys. This is crazy. A Lightning Helix in this matchup would have been sick as well, but I don't think we're gonna need it. Don't think we're gonna need it. They've got 3 in the air. They can get if they can get Godric flying, they can win this game. But it would take a couple of spells here that are permanents, which can be a little tricky sometimes. That's one. Do they got the rage? Do they got another 1-drop Swift Spear type? Yeah, they do. All right, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air now, and then 1 from there. So that's 8. That takes me to 1. That takes me to 1 life here. That's kind of crazy how close they were to pulling this off. Chandra, man. Chandra's pretty cool. But unfortunately, it's just not enough. Not enough. I mean, a little bit overkill, some would say, but you know. Oh, that's freaking awesome. The fact that we got down to 1 life there was crazy. I was a little scared, man. I knew with the Godric got flying, we'd be in trouble, but because it's also got the ability to pump itself, but they were just shy of being able to pump it, so good stuff. Okay, opponent gets to go first. We have a fantastic starting hand here. Got the turn 2 reinforcements into a Nim. Just good stuff right here. I'm tempted to play the Bard on 2 though. We see Boros. Is it Boros Convoke? We did beat Boros Convoke earlier, but a Mirror X-Land tells me maybe otherwise. No, it's definitely Convoke. I've never seen someone run a Mirror X though. It might be pretty standard. I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. Lightning Helix would have been really good there, but it's fine. We don't have to stress, I don't think, too much, because we should be able to keep pace, even though we're going second, which is a huge disadvantage here. I think we'll be okay. Just don't have the goblins, don't have the demolition. They have it. Gosh darn it. Okay. They have the demolition. Ladies and gentlemen, the demolition is on the field. Gosh. Okay, they tap them though before. Is this? Oh, this is sorcery speed. Okay, so they have to tap them. No way they just tap again, right? Yeah, they got to attack here. All right, cool. There's a strong possibility they double block here, man, and that's super unfortunate. I should have gone with the reinforcements on hindsight, but you know what? We're gonna send it anyways. We'll see if they end up blocking here. They do in fact respect the Bard. That's tough. That double block might actually win them the game here, because I know they know Bard is good, but I don't think they realize how good, because next turn we were about to show them just how good. But the cool thing is if I play Roaming Throne, right, the follow-up turn is a double reinforcements play, and both of them will spit out 2 tokens, which will compete with their goblins, you know, pretty easily. But all right, they give it flying. This is where things get a little bit scary for us, a little sketchy. I love that draw with the Miria off the top too, but I'm definitely going with this first. I just realized they could have double blocked there and I would have been in such a pickle. I actually didn't even consider that. I still would have probably attacked in regardless, because I needed to generate all those gnomes, but they could have double blocked there with the second warden and I would have only been able to kill the small one. That would have been pretty sad. So just send the 1 warden over the top, looking to play some defense. I don't blame them. Things are getting dicey for both of us here. Okay, not as dicey for us though. Not as dicey for us. Good luck. Good luck. Pretty sure that'll do it. I mean, let's be real though. We got a little bit lucky. The fact the opponent struggled hitting land drops as much as they did, but also at the same time, they did get to go first, so they had a little bit of an advantage there. The wardens got going fast. I mean, again, it comes down to lands. I'm pretty sure if they hit their land drops a little sooner and got this down a little bit faster, we definitely would have lost this game. But had we gone first, I mean, we definitely probably would have won this game. So it's just one of those things. Okay, this hand is either really good or really bad. Lightning Helix, just you know, certain matchups not gonna be great. But we see Boros colors. That's good. Okay. Well, I guess what we're gonna do here is hold the reinforcement. I'm sorry, the reinforcements or the Helix, depending on the matchup here. That's a good sign. Lightning Helix should choose this opponent up if they are what we think they are. Okay, so Pia. Okay, it's a good target. Really good target. Oh, that's a good hit too. That's gonna allow us to get the Bard going right away. Let's hope this doesn't die though to a Lightning Helix as well. Okay, we see blue. That's different. I think I know what they're doing here, because I actually was trying to make a Jeskai Pia deck earlier. There's a creature card that allows you to, instead of drawing a card every turn for your upkeep, it actually allows you to exile 2 cards off the top and play those from exile. All right, we are cooking though. Let's hope they don't have a sweeper. There's a chance. It's a small chance, but there's a chance. We haven't seen much for sweepers in this video. I saw a ton of sweeper decks. Like I said, we played against Control. I was like 2 or 3 times before I even started recording. So, all right, we get another soldier out of the mix. All right, we'll go here. Make sure this stays big so we can avoid burn spells. And we can flash this in. Lightning Helix their face. There's a lot of options here. All right. They get a not so great card. Okay, perfect. That should do it. That should really do it. The burn spell's active though. That's tough. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's still lethal though. I have resolute reinforcements coming in too. Oh, and I forgot we get the token out of that. The veteran is so good. GG's, man. We were gonna kill that. Drop the Nim. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, we are absolutely frying right now. All right, another great curve out here. Love it. Let's keep it. Let's get the Lightning Helix available just in case. We will take unnecessary damage and we have to play the resolute reinforcements, but actually, no, we don't. Let's see, what's the turn 3 play here? Dinosaur. Okay, so they are definitely going to be a domain deck looking to... Is it... Well, Dinosaur, that doesn't make sense. It's usually Angel and Atraxa, but... Dinosaur. Are we doing like a ramp to an Atali, maybe? Atraxa's not a dinosaur, right? It's just an Angel Phyrexian. Avatar, I think? Something like that. Okay, we're seeing a couple different Cavernous Souls. What in the world? Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'd really like to get the Muriel down and then the Roaming Throne just to show you guys how busted that combo is, because we haven't seen it yet, but I mean, you can't pass up the throne when you have a chance, right? Can't pass that up. It's a lot of damage. All right, well, it's a sweeper or bust for them, which I'm sure they have. I just trying to figure out how I want to close this game. It's got to be... Oh, it is a Tali, but no sweeper. That's definitely over. This game's a wrap. Unless they find a sweeper off the top. Titan, not going to cut it. And they get my Nim. Okay. GG's. Yeah, I was going to say that's pretty much a wrap, but... All right. I mean, cool deck, though. A ramp deck into Atali, and then they find a Titan off the top. That's pretty solid. Okay, the opponent gets to go first here. The curve is sweet if I can find a third land drop. We go second. We haven't had any issues with lands yet today, so I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice on it. And if we get mana screwed, it's honestly about time, because we haven't yet. And I played a lot of games today. Boros. Hopefully Lightning Helix finds a home here. It definitely will. Why do we keep going second against Boros, though? Like, give me second, but like, why's it gotta be against Boros? Let me go first. They're gonna have Demolition too. They always have the Demolition on 2 here. Watch. Granted, they run 4-ofs, but it is kind of ridiculous how consistent that seems to be the case. I've actually made a Boros or a Jeskai build the other day, and it was running all 3 of these cards. I could never find them in my opening hand. It was really frustrating. All right, we get down to Bard. I've got some life gain. It's not over yet, but they've got a demon start here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're probably cooked. Dang it. You know, that's not a bad card to maybe run into place of Lightning Helix for our build. The fact that we don't have any bodies here means War Leader's Call is absolutely irrelevant here. Yeah, that's a wrap. We lost this one. Dang, our run is finally over. It feels bad because I was like on such a run that I got so comfortable. I never even thought we were gonna lose a game, but here we are. We definitely got cooked here off of a simple removal spell. Because had Bard been out there and we got to play this on 3 here, I mean, we'd create some blockers and, you know, there might be a chance, but a bit unlikely, but a chance nonetheless. That'll do it. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10. Good game. On to the next one. Gosh darn it. And they had another removal spell. That's kind of absurd. They ran hot there, man. That's for sure. They had the nuts. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. We'll keep it. I like it. Oh, I don't like it. Darn it. The swamp indicates removal, which means my Bard might not make it. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. They're probably going to take the Bard if they were wise here, but I mean, the Anim's not a bad steal either, but I would actually rather them take the Anim because then I can get... Okay, that was the best case scenario for us. And we draw the Helix. That was too good. That was too good. Things went from bad to good to a lot better. Why would they take that? I mean, I get it, but like, you've got some immediate threats right in front of you here. Definitely a kill spell, right? It's definitely a kill spell, so I think I'm gonna go War Leader's Call. Because I don't want them to take the Anim, I'd rather them kill the Bard. Yeah, you want to save that kill spell for the Anim, don't you? They are going through it right now. They're going through whether or not it's worth killing the Bard or saving it for the Anim. I feel like that's the case. Oh, I think they've decided. I think they have decided. Well, I think that's a pretty good giveaway though, that if they... Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the case, but if they do have the removal spell, it's clearly just one removal spell, because again, they were struggling there to figure out on what exactly they wanted to play it on. Yeah, we'll go with the Anim here now. I mean, we might as well take advantage of it while we can, right? Okay, they trade with the Blossoming Tortoise and my Bard. Yeah, that was probably dumb, huh? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have given that option. That was pretty dumb on my part. Definitely should not have given him the option there to make that block. That is a whoopsies on my part. I don't know what I was thinking there. Guess I wasn't really thinking at all. Let's go here. And then I want to save this for this when it attacks, and I'll make a chump block. I think that's the move. They probably won't even attack, honestly, because I've got the 2 creatures there, so they might not attack. That's a yikes. But I can block it. Okay, they do attack. So actually, here's what I'm gonna do instead. I'm gonna go you here. Gosh, I still can't believe I gave away that Bard. That was not smart. You here. And then we play you. And we give you the counter. So now the bat can't get through either. All right, cool. So they can't do really much of anything here as far as attacks go. That's brutal. I say that and then they immediately drop the hammer on me. They still send it though. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. They want me to discard here. They do lose the bat, but they gain 4 life. So some big advantages there for doing that. I get the bat back later too if I end up, you know, emptying out my hand. I think they still get it if I have 1 card, right? Yeah. Guess it's not a terrible idea then. All right, this is actually pretty sick. We're gonna play the War Leader's Call. Okay, we're gonna pump this up. Swing over the top. Bang. And the turn, and then we're gonna drop a Resolute Reinforcements pumping. Actually, I don't know if the Resolute Reinforcements is gonna get the Redeemer triggers actually now that the War Leader's Calls are down on the field. I don't think that's how it's gonna work. All right, they go with the bat coming back, which is tapped, so that's not gonna save them quite yet, but it will get them back into the game eventually. I guess it all depends on whether or not they attack here with the 2 creatures they have on the field. Are they gonna send it here? Probably with the Glissa, right? They send both of them. Now, if Glissa lands a shot here, they're most definitely going to be removing one of these, right? So let's issue them the damage now from the War Leader's Calls. I'm probably not going to block the Glissa though. I'm still going to let them kill the War Leader's Call. And that'll do it. All right, we go over the top for the 6. I forgot to say thanks. I was thinking, sorry. Oh, they could remove counters off my things though, but I'd still have enough. Yeah, that's what they're doing. I'd still have enough power though to get over the top and win the game here. So not that I'd even have to go over the top. I can just send everybody, and we get a Lightning Helix for good measure. GG's. Let's go, dude. What a game. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. Even though I made a mistake there, we still got the W. I made a big mistake attacking with that Bard. I wish I could take that back. Another incredible curve out here. Let's go. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so they're definitely going to be doing some ramping here. They might have the turn 2 Analyst, I'm sure. Which, in my opinion, means the Bards should be pretty safe. Analyst, am I right? Or am I right? Oh, not the Analyst. We're going with the Prodigy here. Get the extra land because they get to play an extra land this turn, and they get to investigate. Nice. Every time they sacrifice, or every time they attack, right? Destroy up to 1 target artifact. Nice. Pretty cool. Pretty friggin' cool. But we're off to the really good start here. You're going to need a sweeper if you're going to have a chance, which they definitely could. They could easily end up having a sweeper here. They have the ability to discard and draw and then sweep. I really hope that's not the case though, man. If they play out their Prodigy, that would be the greatest thing for us here. Yes. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Oh, that's not a land, but you know what? That's the next best thing. I was hoping for a land for the throne, but this will do. Did we learn our lesson? I almost swung in with this again. Going down to 7. All right. Make that 6. Definitely going to sweep us now, right? I mean, they would have last turn, though, I feel like, if they had it. So I think they're struggling to find it. I mean, if they attack, though, with the Kellen here, they can sack that token, draw another card. That gives them 2 more cards deep to find it. So I believe in them. I believe in them to find it, which is unfortunate. But I could always flash into reinforcements the following turn and kind of like start building this back up here. If we hit a land drop after getting cleaned up, we can go Bard and then flash into reinforcements, which should definitely get us close to ending the game. I just don't think Teamer has enough answers for us here, especially if they don't have their sweeper. Okay, it looks like they're finally making their decision here. Maybe. All right, World Soul's Rage gets 2 more lands, kills the Bard. It gets them 2 more life, putting him at 8. Putting him at 8. But that's, I mean, we still got way more than 8 damage here on board, no matter how you slice it. So that will do it. They are tapped out. This is all semantics at this point. GG's, let's go. Good game. Good game. All right, the opponent gets to go first this time, which makes this a bit of a scary hand, to be honest. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. I'm still thinking I'm gonna keep it. They don't seem like they'd be a Boros type player. We might have time to get this rolling. I'm only taking a pure guess on their sleeves whether or not they're gonna be super aggressive here. Okay. Not showing us a whole lot here, and we just drew 2 lands, which is unbelievably bad. Okay. I don't love that. That means the dinosaur comes down next. Let's get this rolling a little bit, because we need more soldiers out here if the Muriel's gonna go off. Which, by the way, we haven't even got a chance to show that yet. I've had a Muriel down before, and a throne. It is bananas how good that is. I'm hoping we can showcase that a little bit today. Hopefully in this one. Give me a roaming throne off the top. Not yet, but hopefully soon. All right, they're about to trigger both of these, and it's not going to be good. I have a feeling. I fear. Oh wow, they didn't. Okay, they did not keep the best of hands, and it's gonna bite them in the butt here, because here it comes. Here comes the nonsense. Oh my gosh. 9 soldiers. Oh my god. You better have a sweeper. You better have a sweeper. They could game us. Oh man, what were they thinking? Keeping 2 fight ratings with nothing to trigger them is crazy. I do feel bad though. Guys, I just looked and we are at game number 12 right now. This is crazy. We finally got into the numbers here as far as opponents go, which I figured was bound to happen sooner or later. We're finally here. Dude, what? How many games? 12 games, and I think we only dropped 1. Absolutely bananas. All right, this looks like a control player. This is probably gonna get hit with no more lies. Never mind. How about get out? This is actually a terrible hand against this opponent too, if it is end up being control. Yeah, get lost. I said get out. It's get lost. Get out. Give me something good here, because I don't think the Nim's gonna cut it unless I find maybe like a... What is this? Okay, so we're minusing 2 then? Okay, if I find a throne off the top, okay, that's not terrible. Alright, so the Jace obviously gonna plus on that. They probably want to kill it though. Let's be honest, they probably want to kill it, because the plus doesn't exactly help them out a whole lot here, because it's the threats that it spits out and generates later. I kind of want to go Muriel here over the War Leader's Call, and the reason being is because this will stop them from being able to play spells on my turn, which is pretty awesome. Shoot, you know what I should have done though? I should have played it prior to combat, because now they could play the Wandering Emperor. Dang it. I didn't think that one through. I definitely gave him the game here. Gosh darn it, Matthew. What are you doing? What are you doing here, man? You had the opportunity of a lifetime to play the Muriel out and then force the Wandering Emperor onto the field. I mean, it still would have been the same outcome, but yeah, I guess it would have been the same outcome. I can't sit here and whine too much. Do I play it now, or do I take out both of these? They plus this. They create a 2/2. I mean, sure, I'll play this. It's fine. I'll take them out next turn. I'll take him out next turn. Dang it, dude. I mean, it seems like such a misplay, but it really isn't if you think about the sequencing, because if I play Muriel and in response they would have played the Wandering Emperor before Muriel hit the field, if they knew much about it. But the problem is they might not know a lot about that card, and we might have gotten away with it resolving and then, you know, them missing the opportunity to play it. I didn't give them the chance to mess up though, which is the problem. I should have been able to... Should have given him the chance to screw up.
become subdued.
A little bit of a bummer. Okay, let's go with... I'd really like to go War Leader's Call into the Bard, but I don't think it's the wise decision here. I think the obvious decision here would be to just take both of these out.
None of this calculates.
All right, we pump this up so we can attack with both. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. All right. They can't play any spells on my turn anymore, which is fantastic. They've lost both their planeswalkers, but it doesn't stop them from having a Sunfall here, which would be this, you know, worst case scenario, I think. I would like for them to use it now, though, if they do have it, because I can obviously reload the board pretty quickly here. I think what I want to do here is I'm going to play the War Leader's Call, attack with the Miro, and hold Resolute Reinforcements as the option. That way, if they do have the sweeper, they're going to use it now, and then I can just reload. This is actually not bad. Not bad. These Sunset Revelries, though, pretty baller. Pretty baller. Is it time? Temporary lockdown. Oh, that's not bad. That's not the worst thing ever. The Muriel is still on the field. They take their own token away from being able to block. Problem is that they have more of those. I've got more 2-drops in hand, which is a nightmare. Looks like they've got an answer for this. Maybe another Get Lost. Ah, they go Memory Delusion. They have to do it on their turn, which they fully understand, which is really good for us. All right, here we go. Let's put down some reinforcements here. I still believe they're gonna have like some sort of Sunfall effect here, so I'm not super stoked on that. I'm just gonna play this out and hope for the best here. I mean, do I full send? There's really no reason to full send here because, I mean, if they have the Sunfall, or they don't have the Sunfall, I have lethal. Another temporary lockdown. I still have lethal technically. Oh, they've got the kill spell. Okay. Bummer. Oh my goodness. Did we pull it off? Let me see. So that's 2. Not quite. Not quite. 1, 2. Wait, I did pull it off. GG's. GG's. Oh my god. This deck is nuts, man. I play it terribly and I still win games. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. I've got to go see like my overall. This is insane. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I hope you enjoyed today's deck list, man. And I cannot tell you how much fun I had today. Obviously, that goes without being said, because when you're winning, you typically are having fun, and this one was winning a lot. I can't you know, overstate how good Roaming Throne feels. It's just really takes this deck to another dimension, man. When that card hits the field, how quickly we end games is absurd. But anyways, I really didn't think this deck would be as good as it was, so it was really exciting to see just how you know, how much of a run we went on with it, and it just feels great, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll be back maybe tonight with a live stream. I kind of want to make up the missed live stream from Wednesday, so if you're still here and you're hearing me right now, hit that notification bell, because you know I will probably go live tonight and I don't want you guys to miss out in case we do surprise you with an extra live. But yeah, huge thank you for everyone who made it this far, and a huge special thank you to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel. So thank you to the people who helped support me monetarily through that membership program. It means the world to me. It really does. So thank you for that. Appreciate you. And yeah, I'm actually going to be looking to get another box opening video done soon before the next set comes out. So hopefully this weekend I'll go look for a box and get that done for you guys. But thanks for being patient, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man, man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.